Yu-Gi-Oh! The trading card game. My friends and I can't escape this curse. We share a pool, it started out bad, and every week it gets worse and worse and worse and worse. Please send help, I am not okay. What is there left to play? If we believe in ourselves, I don't think that it will help. The worst regression of all time is here to stay.
Ah, hell of a week it was. As devastated as I was to see my faithful companion, the Dark Magician, defeated by getting absolutely dunked on by Magical Merchant, it was a week of a bunch of very, very cool decks getting hit on the ban list. Every week I keep thinking we surely are down to 2,000 guy attack and have trap cards, and every week I am wrong about that fact. In that light, let's take a look at what people are bringing for this week of Regression, week 8. We're starting off with Sophie. Sophie did warn me that she had become... She said, you either die as Sophie or live long enough to see yourself become Wish. I did not need to see any of the rest of these cards before I saw Performapal Pinch Helper and knew exactly what's going on. Sophie is on Performapal Stallburn. Now, if you're not familiar, Performapal in Limited is bizarrely one of the most unbreakable stall decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! History. It's got a million different cards that either say change a monster's battle position at quick effect speed or negate an attack. Performapal Pinch Hopper not only does negate an attack, but also special summons an additional Performapal from your deck. And all you need is some burn cards to win, and Sophie's got them, Ominous, Fortune Telling, and Chain Energy. This deck is very, very good at stalling. The question is going to be, can Sophie find her burn cards in time for it to do anything? Now, what's strange about this deck is that she doesn't have guaranteed burn, right? She's got Ominous Fortune Telling, which gives her 700 a turn, maybe, if her opponent has cards in their hand, and if she chooses correctly, and Chain Energy, which is burn if the opponent does things. But if the opponent either doesn't do things under Chain Energy or doesn't have cards in their hand for Ominous Fortune Telling, the deck doesn't actually end up accomplishing much. This is really interesting to see. Let's see what Jesse has for us. Well, I was wrong about it not being 2,000 attack time. This deck is really interesting. In that I have no idea what some of these trap cards are supposed to do in this. Like, one of the things I'm noticing is that Banquet of Millions is in here. I have no idea what the point of this card is. This card is maybe trying to meta game something big. Like, if there's a deck that, like, requires somebody to have an extra deck in order to function, then this works. It's like a one-turn stall. So I guess this card is just a one-turn stall. Also, Lost Time? This card is just a life equalizer thing, which I would understand for things like Self-TK in Master Duel or an OTK. Does Jessica intend to be losing this match for a lot of this? I'm very confused by these two cards, but everything else makes kind of sense. This is a battle trap. This is also a bounce. This is kind of a Yomi ship-esque thing. Really, really interesting stuff. Up against Sophie's deck, we're going to have to talk about that. Let's take a look at Stove's deck. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Ben K, OTK, let's go. This deck is sick. Does it do anything? Like, does it get to the OTK is the big question. Tilted Try can certainly help. Dekoichi can certainly help. Double Die for sure helps. So we've got 6 copies of Ben K in the form of Double Die and Ben K himself. And then we've got not 9 copies, but we've got a few cards that can help us draw cards. Let's actually take a second and see how many hands do it out of 10. First hand does do it because we've got double die. It takes a couple turns in order for it to do it, but it will do it. Let's see what we've got next. This one distinctly doesn't do it. It's going to take this hand 6 or 7 turns to get to the OTK, which is not great. It could be changed by the Iron Blacksmith Kotetsu search, but we'll see. So that's 1 out of 2 does it. That is not going to do it either. That BenTK is going to get gigantic. It's going to be an absolute monster because of the lightning blades, but it doesn't OTK yet. 7 cards in, I think it can. Malevolent Nuzzler. I'm not doing the math. This looks like it does it. This might do it. Yeah, it probably does. Okay, so I'm getting the impression that this OTK is pretty easy to pull off. The question is back row. All right, the time has come for us to take a look at Wish's deck. Now, Wish said that he brought a deck that was even worse than last week. And I gotta tell you, I've looked at this deck ahead of time. I have I have studied this deck, and I am still baffled by it. So, looking at this right away, the very first thing that you're going to notice is the Gate Guardian cards. The Gate Guardian cards are really interesting because Dark Element, if you have a Gate Guardian card in your graveyard, can summon a Gate Guardian from your deck or hand. That's great. If you've got Gate Guardian base, you can summon Gate Guardian, Dark Gate Guardian. If you've got Dark Gate Guardian, you can summon Gate Guardian base. That's really, really cool. The question is, how do you get them into the graveyard? Because Dark Element has to have a Gate Guardian card in your graveyard. There are no cards, I will spoil this for you, there are no cards in this deck that send a monster from the deck to the graveyard, so that doesn't help us. The only thing I have come to is that Rescue Cat gets you level 5 Synchro material, which gets you to Captain Roland, which adds a warrior, the Gate Guardians are warriors, from your deck to your hand. And then you have to find a card that discards cards. It will either have to be Nightmare Goblin, which is a link that discards cards, or your Valeraphon, Mystical Beast of the Forest, with a level 2 monster in the graveyard. Which works, except for the fact that Valeraphon is also the tuner that you would use for Roland. So it would be in your graveyard to discard. So it's basically Valeraphon and Nightmare Goblin. Now, the deck has more to it, obviously. There's more synchro material, there's the ninja stuff. The ninja stuff is extremely powerful, and the Makonko cards, which are really, really good at stalling. So it's very possible that Wish is going to try and do Makonko things until he can get the combo to get to the Gate Guardians. I don't know if that does it. The ninja cards very much can, but they're few and far between in this deck. I have also done several test hands with this deck, and if you take a look, very few of these hands actually do it. Like this hand does Jack All. Oh, this is also funny. Principug can also set up your Gate Guardian cards in order to use Dark Element again. Very funny. Then we've got, let's see, we can once again not do it. I guess this does Kagero things, which is pretty good for Yagumaru, which does banish a card. Banishes a card, for sure. Summons a 2000 guy. Yeah, so I have no idea how this deck is going to function in practice. It looks cool, don't get me wrong. I am rooting for this guy. I just don't think it does it. So looking at the matchups, I think that whether or not Sophie wins is going to come down a little bit to whether or not Jess gets good hits off of Snipe Hunter and Twister. But because Jess is almost certainly going to have monsters in hand, because her deck is almost entirely normal summons, I think Sophie has a distinct advantage if she can get to her Ominous Fortune Telling. This deck is absurdly good at producing stally turns, but Jess's deck has a lot of pressure to it, and Sophie's deck has 0 removal. I'm going to... I am so confused about my prediction here. I'm going to put my money on Jess because Sophie has to find her stall cards and be able to deal with the pressure that Jess's deck is going to put out. So I think that Jess's deck is going to win. I think just normal summon 2000 Guy is going to be okay and is going to give her enough pressure to be able to beat Sophie. In Wish versus Stove, it's really interesting. Both of these decks seem like they're going to struggle. The real question is Wish going to get to his Mikanko stuff? And I think the answer is most likely not. If Wish gets to the Mikanko stuff, BenKOTK is going to get owned into the sun. But in the meantime, BenKOTK seems pretty consistent. So I'm going to go for Stove over Wish and Jess over Sophie. And then in the BenKOTK versus Big Attack Traps, I'm going to go for Big Attack Traps. I didn't think I was going to end up predicting 2K Beats would win the week, but that's where we're at. In the lower bracket, in Sophie versus Wish, I'm going to vote for Sophie because I don't think Wish's deck does that well against stall. That being said, no, Wish has a lot of normal summons too. This is a weird one. I think I'm gonna end up going with Sophie because Sophie doesn't need to attack to win, and the stall burn stuff is very, very good when your opponent has nothing but normal summons to do with their life. Weird ass predictions this week. Let's see if they come true. It's game time.
Push it 9/11. Folks, the thing about the Regression series is that it is technically consistent across episodes. Stove and Wish, are you ready to go?
Yeah.
I'm so fucking ready. Let's fucking Yu-Gi-Oh it up.
Yu-Gi-Oh's... Fuck.
Owned. Fuck.
Inshallah, I call upon the powers of Legul from the episode that aired.
Uh-huh.
Fuck.
This is going really well, I think. This is going, like, really, really well.
Guys.
Yeah, what's
okay,
up?
Shirley.
What's wrong? What's the problem?
This is why you need
There
to
we
ban
go!
all men until you figure out what the hell is going on.
Bro.
Alright, you can go first.
Oh, fuck. I hate that.
I need more Yu-Gi-Oh cards, that's the thing. I need more Yu-Gi-Oh
So
cards.
true.
The patient needs more
Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Okay.
Which to
I
me
mean-
at this point, having done like 30-some episodes, is still indecipherable. That noise could have been a nothing here, or everything is here. I would not know.
Okay.
What
well,
makes it worse is I know what's in that. I've seen test hands for this deck. It really could be either of those things.
well, I mean, this would definitely be better going second, but I think I'll just do the things and let Emperor Stowe figure it out.
Okay.
I'll normal summon Hugh Lee, the Jewel Mikanko.
I lose.
Uh-oh.
The game is over.
No.
Oh! Oh
Um,
no!
Okay, well-
That's
what
the
have we
com-
got?
I
What's
found the
going on here?
combo!
Who leaves
Yeah.
pretty good?
for all people that are currently watching at home, We have one Mikonko monster in the pool and one Mikonko equip in the pool.
Yep.
And one
sure do.
Mikonko trap in the pool.
Was that Spirit Walk? What does Spirit Walk do?
It shoots you with a gun.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's relinquished.
Equip it to a Mikonko, then it does nothing. Okay, cool. Got it. Thank you.
Yeah. And then, just in case.
Okay, so it's Spirit Reaper and Amazoness Swordswoman.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it
in
makes
case you have,
everything
like, spell
untargetable.
trap removal.
The entire
Okay.
the entire
It's
field
also
is untargetable.
melodious.
This bitch is 0-0 towers.
I do not have an out to this. I can't beat this.
Well, that sounds like a you problem, Stove.
If you want to
Then
look
which
at your
back?
deck and just like decide now
I do,
not to play
There
cards.
is
That's not
there
true.
is
I do
a
have an out.
card
Mono
in
fill in with?
Stove's deck that does it.
I do have
Maybe.
an out. I just
You should set Gladiator
well,
Hoplimus or something.
I'm gonna try to dig for the out. Here's Tilted Try.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
I mean, the good news is we're up against a 0-0 monster right now.
Stove is
Yeah.
trying not to be tilted.
I'm trying hard. It's not working.
You'd even summon anything.
Yeah. Why would I do that? I've read this
It
card
is
before.
actively worse to summon anything except for like exactly the Fool.
What?
Okay, how the fuck did you open this?
This is the other combo. Okay.
This is the most busted opener I've ever seen in my life. How the fuck did you
I
do
need
this?
to tell you.
This is like Prague playoffs plant OTK levels of broken opening hand.
When I did test hands for this deck, 9 out of 10 of the hands had neither of these plays in it.
Okay,
Not shocked.
let's go these two.
Well, it's because Wish lives in Canada, right? So he doesn't have to deal with Terrax on his draw.
That's so
so topical. That's good. The funny part is
What?
usually we make a this will not be relevant in 3 weeks joke, but
Okay,
Sure.
I summoned this guy. That's a thing I did. That's pretty cool.
I
right?
saw it.
Mhm.
I saw it happen.
Uh,
I was there.
Let me go battle. Don't fucking kill this.
I think you
game,
should kill
dude.
this game, actually. I think Mr. Dueling Book should kill this game. It's really bad.
I mean, that was a pretty productive turn. I don't know. End phase, resolve the effect.
Sure.
Here we go.
We send an equip spell from deck to grave, and then we get to add a blurb, a warrior.
Uh-huh.
Does this do anything? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it doesn't do anything, but let me see. You can banish one. Oh, okay. If this card is sent from the field. Okay, I was just double checking. I'll just send another copy of whatever this card is. I think. Unless if this card is special summoner. No, okay, yeah. And then
Would you like to add a warrior monster from your deck to your hand?
yes, I would like to add
Please.
a warrior monster. I will add a Gate Guardian.
Yeah!
What?
Yes!
What?
Yeah!
What?
All right. So, Stove,
Why?
I asked you to record this from your perspective. I changed my mind. You can stop the recording.
Okay.
We're gonna
okay.
burn this footage.
Okay, I'll draw. Alright. I'll use the effect of Tilted Try to reveal the card I drew, put it on the bottom of my deck, and draw a card. Here's Iron Blacksmith Kotetsu.
Oh shit!
Hell yeah.
We're doing the same thing.
Not quite. That was a really good draw. Have a good turn.
Okay.
That's what you like
draw.
to see.
All right, Wish, please. Please
I
do.
will normal summon another rescue cat.
Dog! What the fuck is wrong with you?
How does he do it?
How do you do this shit?
You can't
Holy
keep
fuck,
getting
Prince
away
Bug.
with it.
Hi, Principug.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I mean, no, I can still do this.
Nah, fuck that, Stove. Make multiple sidewalks 6kx a fucking moderator. It doesn't matter at this point.
Er,
You should
Yeah,
tribute
no.
Summon Gate Guardian.
So
true.
we drew Huli, the only equipped spell, and double Rescue Cat. I want to make that clear.
Yes.
That is what we open. Okay, cool.
And the rest of, and we're gonna look at the rest of Wish's deck. It's
We-
just going to be 17 copies of Beaver Warrior.
We didn't open
Yes, it's
Principug or fucking Gate
Yeah!
Guardian. No, we opened double Rescue Cat.
Yes,
What are you
it's
doing?
happening!
What the fuck are
so
you doing?
excited.
What am I doing? I need an additional normal summon to normal
This
summon.
isn't real.
What?
None of this is real life.
Yeah!
Wake up! You're in a simulation.
And
Wake
we
up!
drew dark. Okay, you know what? I'm actually okay with that.
You know what? At this point, I'm glad that you drew Dark Element
Thank
on top
God.
of everything else. If you do everything else but not Dark Element, this would just be sad.
God, this is incredible.
How did you do that?
My predictions are getting devastated in real time. Holy
You're playing
How
a deck
did I
with
get
18
back
bricks
my
in it.
wish harder in a week I'm not playing than I did in a week when I got OTK'd by fucking ancient gear.
Did we never play Goblin at any point?
No,
No.
I think like Goblin might have been one of those cards that like somebody played and then took back, and it was in decks all the time, but it just never came up because it's very specific.
Yeah. Because I remember doing best about how I didn't summon Nightmare Goblin in my Goblin deck.
Oh, that's right. I do remember that now.
Your Goblin is. I mean, thank you for getting it done this turn. You know.
What the fuck do you want me to do?
I'm so glad we get to see Emperor's Stove's face for this episode specifically. I'm
Oh my
so excited to go into the editing room and watch the fucking light leave his eyes. All I'm going to say about my deck is that it represents an important scientific experiment.
So
You know,
true.
I think in an episode sense, it's good that that duel was that fast, because this one's not gonna be.
Oh, God.
Okay.
You're not kidding about that.
Uh-oh.
Alright.
Let me just say I have
then-
dreaded a specific card in Sophie's deck since
Oh.
the beginning of the series.
Apparently, I forgot to build an extra deck. That's fine. I don't need one.
I was
Um,
wondering about that.
That was an accident. But I just don't need it.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I hope not.
I'm thinking. If I could do this, or we're gonna start things off a little slow. They say you either die a hero, or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. And you know what? I have spent the entirety of this series dancing like a trained monkey for these little viewers, playing my silly little deck, doing my silly little performances, and losing all my goddamn games. But not anymore, baby! Today, I'm showing you a new type of performance, alright? I'm gonna set a monster, Bubble Bringer, Chain Energy, pass.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I was saving this deck for the finale, and you ruined it.
So immediately, Sophie, you are very based for doing that. I am glad that we're seeing the change.
I also want you to know that this is kind of Wish's fault. Because if you remember, Wish made a joke ban in our last recorded episode. And I had started saying, Wish, I think you should ban. And then he just did a stupid joke ban and didn't listen to me. And this is his fault for that reason.
Okay.
So true.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna and this is set a card. We pay a certain amount of life points. That's fine. We will pay 500. We will
Yeah.
pay another 500. And I will normal summon Gunkin Suship Shari.
Hell yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, you better take 500 for that. Oh, you already did.
I did.
Never mind.
Yeah, I
Carry on.
did. I did it so that the summoning of Gunkin Suship Shari wouldn't be interrupted. So thank you for that.
Well, I'm the villain.
Anyway, we're
so...
not doing anything.
Oh, all right. Cool. I will draw for turn.
God, I need Sophie to win so bad.
Yeah. Now, I'd admit it would be a little useful to have an extra deck right now, but not that useful. So who fucking cares? I will. You know what? What the hell are you gonna do? Go.
Well, what I'm going to do is tribute Gunkin Suship Shari in order to summon Blowback Dragon.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
my god. Junior format, let's go.
So
Oh, no.
if you want to take this slowly, Sophie, you know what? That's okay with me.
Yeah, you
That
better
is
take
totally
500 now.
fine. All right. I'm going to declare Blowback Dragon. Let's start by targeting Chain Energy. I am going to roll. I'm going to flip a coin 3 times. I need 2 or more of them to be heads.
Interesting choice with the chain energy pick.
The 1.
God, I can't wait for the second flip.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Third flip.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I
hey!
needed that.
Now, the good news is that I was, like, experiencing dueling book lag, so let's see. Okay, it was only 1 extra. Okay.
A third one for good measure.
Alright. Do I want to... Yeah, you know what? We can go a little bit aggressive here. I activate Back to Square One.
Ooh.
Okay. That
I am
makes this
going
make much
to
more sense.
discard a universal adapter. I don't know if we're going to need battle tricks for this particular
Yup,
match.
Yeah,
okay.
probably not.
And we'll put your guy back on top of your deck.
Oh, that's fine.
Interesting. Okay.
And let's just start getting in with damage.
Yeah,
I'll take some damage.
that's pretty killer.
Jesse, did you just like accidentally like put your Junior Journey deck into into your regression?
This is
It was like-
exactly Blowback Dragon. That is the only other monster I've summoned is Gunkin Suship Shari, which is not synonymous with Junior format. But
That
Blowback
is
Dragon does seem like a pretty good matchup against Sophie's deck.
Yeah, I'm noticing that.
Yep.
It's fine. I'm gonna get a little extra going here. I'm gonna set a monster again, and I will scale my Performer Pal Fireflux. This guy is negate attack.
Okay.
You'll never
A
defeat
negate attack in this deck.
Anyway, you can go now.
All right. Okay. That's hilarious. I am going to declare the effect of Blowback Dragon. Now, which of these do I want to target? Probably just the...
I mean, your set card is a pretty good choice.
Very
Wait,
true. I think it might just be the monster. If I get a second
Are you-
guy out, I can still just get, Ooh, is it negate attack for the whole battle phase or just one attack?
Whole battle phase.
Does end the battle phase, yeah.
Oh, okay. Actually, we do have to go for the Fireflux.
Oh,
Alrighty. Yoink.
So far,
No.
so
Okay.
good.
you gotta stop that,
Yoink.
Jess.
Yoink.
Jess, you're ruining my villain arc.
Oh.
Never mind. Fuck you, bitch.
Whatever. Then I'm not gonna go much deeper into it yet. I'm going to set one card and send it back your way.
Alright, I have incredible news for you. I'm gonna set another monster, and I'm gonna activate, Chain Energy.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Oh.
See, the sad thing about being on camera here is I can't just like leave and go get a snack during this game, like I usually would.
I mean, you could. It would be a good bit.
I guess that's true. Actually, let's see if it's
I am
funny.
going to activate sour scheduling red vinegar vamoose.
Yeah?
Oh,
We are
okay.
going to attempt to bounce this card back to your hand.
Yeah? Wish you wouldn't do that, but you know, whatever.
We could have put this in the pend zone.
Alright, stand by.
Oh yeah, wait a minute.
lane.
I
Oh
played
yeah,
Train
we have
Energy
to lock
by the
out
way.
all the stuff.
Just, you know, for future reference.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chat, was that funny?
I was trying to not oh, you know what? First we'll try to go for the chain energy again. Fuck it. I will. I really should go for the fire flux actually. Okay, we'll go for the fire flux.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's go. Not great.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It always comes down to the last damn flip.
Hey!
Nice.
Needed that.
Alright.
Oh, the snack is homemade banana bread.
Oh, hell
Ooh.
yeah.
Yes.
Good choice.
Is where things get interesting. I think you'll understand when I say I am seriously hoping I don't have Emperor Stove's luck when I pay 500 life points a normal summon Snipe Hunter.
Yeah!
Oh my god, he's back!
Penis Hunter!
Because we opened GX side sets, this guy is back.
Thank you for taking him
we'll
away from me.
We'll discard another universal adapter, and we'll go for the set card.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Interesting choice.
Okay.
Cool.
Easy.
Fuck you. I needed that. Performa Pal handstand Cocoon.
Wait. Oh, it's not a
Oh,
face-up card, so it's not a
yeah.
Performa Pal.
Yeah.
It's not-
Exactly. Exactly.
That's fine. I don't need these life points.
That's very
Tell you-
true.
I'm so glad that this is the episode that the beauty I've been rizzing up decided to show up in chat.
Yeah! Welcome
no.
to this, bitch!
Oh no.
Okay.
Quick, we have to make this even more unwatchable.
How do we do that?
I know we can do it. I'm not sure exactly how.
Stove, just start watching Family Guy funny moments
Okay.
over the gameplay.
That'll make it better.
That would make it better. That would make it significantly better.
Hmm.
Okay, I would do that, but I don't want to ruin the recording.
Yeah. Drawn too many monsters. Okay, I think with the Snipe Hunter in play, we gotta put this face up, so check out my Performa Pal Bit Bite Turtle.
Bitch bite.
Look at him! Look at the little guy! Look at his
That's it,
gigantic
like,
eyes!
Yeah!
He's actually an adorable fucking Yu-Gi-Oh card with a very stupid name.
Look at the little guy.
Yeah.
Sophie, stop cheating.
Wait,
You can't
isn't
put it
this
in that
just, like,
column.
Oh,
One
fuck,
of
I'm
the-
That's
sorry.
true.
Wait, that's actually true.
Owned.
I'm, fucking called a judge on me.
You are a little bit owned here.
Okay, so this guy is also just like Yomi ship.
It's a little bit
Yeah.
yummy ship.
It's almost literally
Um,
Yomi ship.
Let's see. I
It's
don't
a-
have a lot of life
It's
points.
it's probably
Wow.
saying Yomi ship.
That is a good point.
But-
Sophie, don't you die if Blowback Dragon hits this?
No,
Won't
because
happen.
Bubble Barrier does protect you from taking damage.
Well, Blowback
Oh.
Dragon is gonna
Oh.
go for Bubble Barrier.
And just will miss. What's the problem?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the idea. And then Snipe Hunter will go for Bubble Barrier and also miss.
Okay. I think I do have to do this. Scale Fire Flux.
Oh, okay, that
Okay.
does. Yeah.
Well,
And you know what? Let's start making things happen. Check out my Performa Pal Extra Slinger. This is the last
Ooh.
card I'm able to play in this game.
okay.
Wait, I forgot you were fucking burning yourself.
Take 600 damage, idiot.
Okay. Yeah, I'm fucking owned. Shit.
Anyway, I can't lose from this position.
All right.
Really not.
Let's start with a blowback targeting bubble barrier. All right. My deck is not like coin flip turbo. That is just what this game has turned into because of exactly Sophie's deck.
Oh my god.
Hey,
it's
fuck
so
you! What's
easy.
your problem?
We still gotta take out the Fireflux though, so Snipe Hunter is going to get in, and we are going to discard Mystery Shell Dragon. All right. Don't give me that Dice Hunter.
Easiest one of my life. Fuck you. Go to hell.
Okay.
I hate you.
Well,
Die.
you know,
I haven't even figured out what Jesse's playing yet. But she won.
I've been
Good job.
good at being a villain. Oh no.
I thought you were villainous. You want a cookie.
If it's an evil cookie.
I think it's possible that I could play the exact same deck next week. Given how this is going.
yeah, you have played 2
I
cards.
have 2
so
cards.
far?
A total of 2 cards.
It's gonna be awesome when we see what Stove is playing after the episode is done.
Listen, I was
Yeah.
really hoping to play this against Wish. I didn't want to be against you, Stove.
Well.
But that's it. I'm evil. Fuck you. Go to hell.
That was the prior assumption that Stove was going to be in losers final, so that was a little evil.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, let's fucking get this over with.
After all this, I don't think my well, I just need
Who
Wish to
cares?
draw the 9 out of 10 hands, basically.
Alright, great. We're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And by that I mean we're not playing any fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Set,
Yeah.
set,
Mhm.
set, Bubble Barrier pass.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Alright, stand by main. Let's...
This is what Yu-Ya wanted. This is duotaining.
Here's Tilted Try again.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's lore accurate.
Alright, we'll go ahead and set a Yu-Gi-Oh card and you can go ahead.
Anything in draw or standby?
I do not have anything in draw or standby.
Well, too bad, because I do have something in standby. I activate Ominous Fortune Telling.
Oh, fuck.
No!
Bam!
I am getting war flashbacks.
This so...
When Sophie and I did a progression series together, I limited this card.
Yeah. And you know, which one of us was playing it more, Jess, huh?
Alright.
Anyway, that card in your hand, Stove, that's a spell. I know it's a spell.
You are correct. I will
It's a
take
very
700.
good guess.
Psychic Blade, yeah! Get owned!
Anyway,
I
this
mean-
is the win condition. See you in 12 turns.
Yep.
I can speed it up a little. I guess I'll just flip summon this and attack you with it?
Okay.
Yeah.
That
Speed
seems
up the
worth
win
doing.
con.
That's moderately a problem, actually.
Main phase 2... I think, yeah, I'm chilling.
Alright, we'll draw.
Interesting.
I guess, yeah, we will Tilted Try here.
Sure.
Here's Malevolent Nuzzler.
Holy fuck!
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Any
I know what
ladies
you're
looking
doing.
to malevolently nuzzle
Yeah,
me?
I'm sure someone's figured it out by
Wait,
now.
is this? Oh.
The problem
Wait, I
is
maybe
it
see it too.
doesn't matter.
I feel like I don't know. I don't know if my assessment of your deck is correct. I
God,
feel
you
like
know-
you can fuck this up pretty hard. You can mess this up real
know what?
good.
I think the most evil part of this, if I do win, is that Ominous Fortune Telling reveals a card every turn, so I'm gonna get a bunch of Stove's cards banned, even if he doesn't play them.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Mhm.
We have so far banned 2 of Stove's crucial cards without them getting played this game.
What's really annoying is I would win this game right now if Bit-Bite Turtle didn't have an effect.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah.
I put cards with text in my deck.
I should have done that.
Yeah.
I think I should have done that. That might have been my mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know. Have a good turn. What are you gonna do? Kill me?
Yeah.
I will do 700 to you.
Maybe. Who knows?
Spell!
How could this have happened?
How could this have happened?
Oh, it's Psychic Blade again.
It sure is.
Main phase 1. What if I just summon more guys and attack you with them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Check out my
What is that
Performer
noise?
Pal friend donkey.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
Jess, what are you doing over there?
Yeah, some noises are coming out of your.
It sounds like you're rubbing a raccoon on your microphone.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I was just looking around for a bat. I am currently sitting on the floor.
Okay.
Huge.
I
Friend
thought,
donkey is fine.
that I was quieter than this. I will mute myself for a moment.
Stove,
Can
are you
You're good.
friends?
donkey summon a friend?
Yeah. Stove, would you say you're friends with this donkey?
He looks a little suspicious. I don't know if I would be friends with
I
him.
love Friend Donkey's face. It's my
It's
favorite thing
amazing.
about this card.
One of the best.
All right, draw. Tilted
Oh,
try.
I didn't want to deal battle damage.
Here's lightning blade.
Yeah.
Yep, okay. I see the vision.
Okay. I'm not sure what I'm
Well,
supposed
Stove
to do about this, honestly.
While Stove is thinking, one thing to like mention that's like super duper weird is Bubble Barrier says Perform Mage as well, and like there's no other card in the deck that like bridges both the archetypes. It's only this card that mentions both Performer Pal and Perform Mages.
Performer Pals and Perform Mages are united in one aspect, and that is being annoying little bitches.
Yeah.
True.
Does that do it? I don't think so. I have to figure out. Okay, hold up. I gotta think real hard here.
Putting on the thinking cap because I am thinking stove. I am thinking cap with a cove.
That's very true. Many
That was
people are
pretty
saying
good,
all that.
Jack.
That was pretty good.
I panicked and couldn't think of a good rhyme.
That's okay. Okay. I think I can do this if the set card is nothing, which seems unlikely, but
It's probably nothing.
yeah. I mean, I feel like I have to try, right? Because if I don't, I'm just gonna
Yeah?
fucking die. So fuck it, let's
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, you could tilted try.
I already did. I'm gonna
We're on the best bits today.
We sure are. All right, activate double die.
Yeah.
Holy shit, double die. Oh, wait, that's crazy.
Folks, here he is.
Here he is.
Armed Samurai Ben K.
Yeah.
All right.
What a hero in unfortunate circumstances.
Okay. Let us activate Lightning Blade, equipping it to Armed Samurai. And
Wait,
guess
wait,
what,
fuck.
dumbass? Your Bit-Bite Turtle
No.
loses 500 attack.
No! What's left for me?
I will activate Fusion Sword Murasami Blade and equip it to my Benkei.
Wait, that's
Holy
great.
shit.
Oh, wait, no, it's for
No.
itself. Okay.
Yeah, it only
okay.
protects itself. I'll activate Psychic Blade, paying 2,000 life points.
Yeah!
We're
So
all in,
brave.
baby.
We're all
I'm
in.
still not sure how this clears the bubble barrier. Okay.
Well, this is really his bit bite total, you know? 4 attacks clears everything if there's one more equip, but
I'll
that's
Psychic
my total
Blade,
stuff.
paying... Oh, I can only activate one per turn! No!
No!
Oh, I'm fucked. Wait, shit, I lose.
No.
I mean,
Wait,
it's
do
not
I?
like I
Yes,
it's
I
not
do.
like I can out the Benkei.
Okay. We'll activate Mage Power instead.
Oh!
Holy shit.
That's another
I mean,
25.
that's still another. Yeah.
What is our last card in hand then?
I will normal summon Dekoichi.
Hell
Oh
yeah!
no!
All right, here's the line. Battle phase.
Yup, I see the vision, Stove.
All right, attack bit bite turtle.
Yup, you've done it.
Attack with Dekoichi.
I'll count the Koichi.
No, Dekoichi's dead. Benkei, attack.
Oh, wait.
Yep. All right, third attack.
Yup.
Fourth attack.
Yep.
Did you think a good villain would just die like that, Stove?
Show me the
I
game
have
attack.
the one
Oh,
card
it-
this deck has to get banned. Performer Pal Pinch Helper!
Oh,
There he is.
no,
Yep.
it's back.
Boom!
Sure.
It was a good attempt, though.
We had to go for it.
It was a good
Yeah.
fucking
No,
attempt.
that was sick.
It was a
that
good
was sick.
death.
I can't lie about that. We are gonna. I'm summoning Bit Bite Turtle. Fuck
yeah,
you.
I mean, yeah, that seems pretty
I mean,
good.
like, it's... This is the most thumbnail of Monster.
You know what? I'm gonna attack it anyway. Fuck you.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Okay. I mean, this was a fun game.
We will simply draw a second Dekoichi. Why did we keep a card in our hand?
I didn't.
Because the
I don't
second
remember. Do you remember it? Do you
Okay.
remember when I set that
I
card?
know.
Yeah,
everyone
okay,
remembers
yeah,
that.
that's a good point. Yeah.
I do remember when that happened.
Yeah.
I mean, that does make it a lot harder for me to actually win the game.
It is true that Stove is now sitting on a 66 attack point.
Sorry, actually, it's a 71 because I
It's
set another card.
71.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Right,
that's extra 500 is gonna be so
You know
important.
what?
It's very
I want it to
important.
be. No, you know, yeah, fuck it. Chain energy, go.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, does it count the field spell?
Yeah.
Yeah. it's
Every
all
spell trap.
Oh, nice.
Fuck.
Now this does get awkward if it's just a spell card.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Whoa, like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
We got to do the playground thing where you activate a spell card and send another one to the grave.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Yeah, the problem is I have to find an out immediately.
Yeah. So
Um.
you could. Are you not tilted trying?
No, I have to, but I don't.
Okay.
I actually would have preferred to keep this card.
Oh.
Yeah, that card
If I
would
could have used it.
Oh
helped a lot.
no!
Alright.
Ironically, if you had the card in your hand this turn.
Yeah.
Punished for cheating.
Okay. How?
And nearly then he would have been at 700 here.
I'm thinking. Do I have the ability to wait, or do I have to go for it now? Can I wait one more turn?
It's a good question.
I don't. So if I draw Benkei, that doesn't beat over Turtle.
You are allowed to activate Psychic Blade for 100, take 1 Chain Energy, and 1 Ominous Fortune Telling.
Yeah. So but either way, I have to draw. You know what? I think I have to do this. We're gonna use the second effect of Tilted Try.
Yup.
So I will send it to the graveyard. I will reveal this Axe of Despair and put it on the bottom of my deck and draw one.
Uh-huh.
Alright. I need to draw something real good here. Okay, the problem is I don't think it matters because there's a third Bit Bite Turtle for sure in the deck.
Now, there's also another guy who's just basically Bit Bite Turtle too, but it bounces to hand instead of destroying. I got 6 of these fuckers.
Yeah, I don't think I can beat that the Pinch Helper anyway.
We had it if not for the Pinch Helper.
I did draw another
It's always-
Benkei.
Oh,
Psychic Blade, pay 800.
yeah!
That's the spirit.
I'm just doing this to feel something. Go, battle, attack,
Yup, you've attacked.
attack.
Yup, you've destroyed it.
Alright, at least get, like, something else banned.
Go.
I mean, see, I really want to not summon a monster and let you connect just so that you feel something, but I don't have a way to proactively kill you with no cards in hand. So I just have no choice
I
but to be an
understand.
asshole.
I understand.
You know?
Oh right, yeah, it is
very
61.
funny
You're right.
that
Oh, tremendously funny that I can. You know, there isn't in here for the monster effect. But it. Oh wait, no, because pinch up one negates the effects. Yeah, okay, never
It does
mind.
do that.
So in that case, it's just fucking handstand a coon.
All right. I don't know.
it is very funny that Sophie's win con at this point is Stove draws a card.
Yeah.
I'll activate the mandatory effect of ominous fortune telling.
Okay.
And I guess literally all I need is to not die this turn, so I'll set up my last pendulum zone just to be safe.
They
All right.
pay 500.
Yeah,
yes,
pay
I'm sorry,
500.
I will pay 500.
All right. Would you like to guess a card in my hand? Oh wait, it's your turn.
But it's doing my standby phase.
Okay.
So
Would you like to guess a card in my hand?
I would love to guess a card in your hand. I'm gonna guess spell card.
You've done it. Can you believe this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that is a malevolent
Well,
nuzzle.
before you leave, could you humor me? If there was a world, you took the 700, kept the card in hand, and activated Dice Boon, would you have rolled a 1 or a 6?
Sure.
That's a good question.
Good question.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it was
that didn't even win the
theoretical
game, though, is the
situation.
problem.
Though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the spirit of the moment can sense it.
Remember when I
Who
had
the
a
fuck
big
am
guy on the
I-
field?
Oh right,
That was cool.
I'm dueling Wish.
Yeah.
I may be
Mhm.
in trouble.
I mean, if this looks like 90% of hands I saw, I just knocked on wood so hard.
I mean, I kind of want an extra draw for some reason. I don't know why.
I think that's
I
just where
couldn't
we're at.
imagine why.
All right. Okay. We will set one. I will normal summon Phantom Griffin and pass.
Oh,
Yeah, Jess? Yeah?
Have you figured out what my deck is yet?
Now
just
the
2K bunguses?
the question becomes, can Wish think of a number larger than 2,000?
Mhm.
Or can Wish think of a card that says Mikanko in the name?
No, those don't
he
exist
wouldn't
in the
do that.
game yet.
That would be quite a Wish thinking of woman, which he has never done.
Mhm. Yeah. I will normal summon Rescue Cat?
That is all. Yeah, that is all right.
Wait. I will go away and away. I guess I might as well. Since I control a ninja card, I will declare Mitsu the insect ninja.
Sure.
Oh, that's pretty
Wait.
solid. Okay.
Wait, that's a number higher than 2,000.
Yeah.
No!
Uh-oh.
Now what am I doing? I guess
Phenomenal question.
we will make the guy Captain Roland. And declare when he's synchroed. Okay, so does he need to be alive at the end of the turn?
No.
No, he does
No,
not.
because it activated. Yeah.
Okay.
This guy's usually in the
I know-
graveyard for the Infernoble combos.
Yeah, I'm like, is there yeah, but I know you have a lot of metal tricks in your deck, but let's see if this works.
This works.
Yeah.
Ooh.
End phase. We send an equip spell, and then so we'll send the Makonko Dancer, and then we can add a warrior. I will add Kaguro the Cannon Ninja.
Ooh, that's a good combo.
And yeah.
A tiny bit bricked up this game.
Uh-oh.
Jess, you're bricked up every game.
What's that mean? I
So
won
funny.
last
That's
game.
what I'm
You
talking
who was in losers finals, motherfucker?
That's not what
Jess,
she's
I'm
talking about.
penises.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
talking
okay,
about
okay.
Mhm.
That's acceptable.
So glad we're back on the same page.
I don't know. Get owned for controlling a card. I'll activate Notebook of Mystery
Oh,
and set up
Sure.
to one
What, are you-
ninja.
Are you even playing the same deck as last game? What
I
the
think
fuck?
I think he cheated and switched decks.
Yeah. No,
Now
we
do you
decided to
understand?
run the Legoul bit again. So
But the problem is that the ninja cards are like good for week 8 standards. The Legoul bit only works if you play dog shit.
Yeah, and that's how this works. Okay. Well, I will normal summon Huli the Jewel Mikanko, and she
Well-
becomes a ninja.
Holy fuck!
She sure is a ninja.
Or yeah, attempt on
Hold
the
up, hold
equip,
up, hold
because
up.
otherwise you get owned.
On normal summon. Before
Shit.
you activate that equip card, I will go Signs of the Testina targeting Mikanko.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
That signs of the
Wait.
Justina?
Guess what? It has 0 defense, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Wait, I
That
will say, this
is-
doesn't quite work the way you want. because
Yeah,
Huli
I'm
becomes
wondering what our plan is
indestructible.
here.
Oh wait, no, she doesn't. Never mind. Carry
I mean,
on. Jess, you're
Yeah.
a genius. I'm coming to you
That's
right
why.
now.
That is why Wish went to the equip card without asking me, and I
Oh.
needed him to roll back because I can target this before the
Mhm.
equip card is on the field.
A good point.
Yeah. I mean, I think the plan is just, unfortunately, we'll just link it off. I think we'll go boop,
Okay.
boop. We'll make Nightmare Goblin declare. We'll hit.
Unfortunately, we'll be...
Good guardian,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
This deck has every card ever. There is Infernoble Rescue Cat and Keith Guardian and Mikanko.
And then
Also Ninja.
We can go dance, activate the effect, target a Makonko in the graveyard, special summon it, and equip it to it. But banish it if it leaves the field.
Oh, God damn it.
Well,
We're just
Um,
playing
I guess.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Turbo.
And now we get to add the trap. I mean, that's the thing that we did. So we set the guy this turn, it can't do anything. I could make Nightmare Goblin a ninja. Ooh.
you could.
Wow.
And I don't think that does too much of anything. Yeah, and you've got no other cards on field, so it doesn't really matter. So let's just go battle for 1300.
Incredible.
Well, gaming.
And we'll set a super duper secret set card, and your go. Yeah, we
Alright,
didn't draw a dark element.
Alright, well, we're still bricked up, but incredibly, I do have an out to the Mikanko if this set card survives to your draw phase.
Oh shit! Fuck, I got owned. I know exactly what that card is. Fuck.
Sour scheduling, motherfucker! It doesn't target!
No!
I'll go to the
How
How
hand.
could this happen?
Equip it, yeah, and banish it when it leaves the field. So this card goes to hand. Makonko's super fucking dead.
Oh, I see.
And I have nothing else. Actually, you know what? Can I say that I set a card as well?
Sure.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Just fuck it. Just fuck it. We'll pretend there's something.
Jess, I can't believe you're having such a red vinegar vamoose today. What the
Red Vinegar Vamoose is like top 5 drag names.
Uh,
I would fuck the shit out of that woman.
okay, I will flip summon Baku the Beast Ninja and declare. Does it target? Yes, I'll target the quick play spell in the graveyard.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that seemed good.
just a little bit. Now I will equip Iron Digger to the goblin. And then I can banish a ninja monster from your graveyard, target card on the field, and destroy it.
Oh no.
So I will banish my Mitsu the insect ninja and attempt to murder this.
That was supposed to be my way to stay alive if you got lethal. You destroyed my lost time.
Oh,
Oh no!
Yeah!
Hey, you can still activate it and gain 300 life points.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
it.
why not? Literally, why not?
Yeah, that's true.
The most
gonna be
value
off
this
lethal by
card
3.
has ever gotten.
You're gonna get be off of lethal by 300, and I'm gonna look like a genius.
God, Jess, you're just playing a bunch of big-ass normal summons and the worst trap cards I've ever seen in my life.
That's what I meant about this being a science experiment.
okay. We will go boop, boop, boop.
I will
And fusion
reveal.
summon blurb blurb, the blurb blurb
Ooh.
ninja.
Oh, it's a
Oh yeah,
fucking ninja!
this is a good card.
So yeah, we will banish for costs. I think just the equip spell, yeah. Banish for cost the equip spell, and the equip spell attempt to summon Mitsu.
What the fuck do you mean attempt?
There-
What the fuck?
The equipment will succeed at summoning Mitsu.
And then, this gets set. This thing banishes this.
Oh, Jess, look
Okay.
out! He's got his zones back!
You do have you can pendulum summon again.
It's at this
Yeah,
point, I
this-
feel the need to reveal that Jess's note with this deck was, and I quote, "It is what it is."
Okay.
It certainly is.
It's
Check
definitely
Check out
that.
the best summon in my entire deck. Oh yeah, we also summoned this guy in the extra monster zone because we're good. We are going to normal summon Flying Kamakiri number 1.
Okay.
Yeah!
Summon Suli.
Wah,
All right, 3,400.
wah.
I like that Wes is playing the worst deck I've seen in my life, but also is unbeatable.
God damn it! This is not a normal of not normal side drawing. I will say. However, we will just back to square one your ninja.
Sure.
Let's fucking
yeah.
discard universal adapter again.
Let's go!
Okay.
bad.
Yeah, no. Wah.
That's what I fucking have.
Yeah! We're playing
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh! The hand's gotta be like Blowback Dragon, Barrel Dragon, right? I know this is on Barrel Dragon. I don't even know if we own a copy.
What am I supposed to be doing here? I don't fucking know.
Attacking,
Kill
probably?
me!
Yeah.
End my suffering!
Okay. I will summon another Flying Kamakiri.
It's 2,800. You need 800 more.
We cannot do lethal. We will equip spell a Kamakiri to gain 500.
The 100
true.
off with me too, that's so fucked. And this episode sucks. This is
Yeah.
easily the worst episode of the season,
Yeah.
right? Like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not close.
Not even close.
Alright,
It's
so
really
we're gonna
bad.
activate Mass Despair 1.
Okay.
Yeah!
Mikiri.
This time I'm not gonna fuck up. I'm gonna chain Notebook of Mystery, and I'm gonna
You're
special
so
set
annoying.
this thing from deck.
What the
Is that
fuck
the
was
new
that?
one, Ninja?
You gotta peep that motherfucker again.
We're just,
Okay, just make it.
Anyway,
It's fucking
prepare to-
scorecards.
anyway, prepare to get fucking owned as I bounce your
you're
soul.
so
card.
fucking owned.
And then I'm gonna hit the admit defeat button.
We are
No,
so
what-
good at
I'm
Yu-Gi-Oh!
gonna triple
Alright.
summon and normal summon extra normal from a effect, Princess Pug, and fuck.
Okay, in fairness to me, there are 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 out of my 31 cards currently in deck are triple summons.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh!
This is really
Anyway.
good.
Alright.
I think what we've learned is that if Stove was the host of Regression, it would suck.
Yeah, I think that's what we should never do this again.
Okay. I would
my
like
fault.
to mention, there is another engine in my deck that we did not see
What
today.
the fuck do you mean?
it's
Shut up!
true.
Can we look
You're
at
so
everyone's
Yes,
deck? I
yes.
need everyone to post your decks.
Yeah, do not count the number of bricks in my deck.
I don't want to. It'll just make me more mad.
That's your I'm Dark Elf!
All right.
Wish.
We're on a Dark Elf and a Zombira!
Here's Jesse's deck. It's got 2Ks, 2K vanillas, and Opera the Melodious Diva, Dark Elf,
Fucking
and
ain't Dark
Zombira.
Elf!
and Dark Elf. Thank God Dark Elf is
I
still
would have
legal.
been pretty fucking happy drawing Dark Elf that game.
Yeah, that would have been
Stove,
pretty good.
this deck list is so peem. Look
I'm-
at that. Holy fuck.
I'm glad you like it. Here's Sophie's deck of Performa Pals and Stall cards.
Yeah!
Here's my deck. It's got Benkei and it's got 23 equip spells.
What is this episode?
And here's Wish.
No, don't show it, don't show it.
We are on an assault mode engine.
Huh?
Hmm?
The side reflector
For what
in here? Oh.
purpose?
It's also
Get rolling.
it's also a card that makes Roland.
It's actually not. Because Reflector requires you to increase the monster's level, so the lowest level you can make is a 6.
What it
Amazing.
Yes.
Yup, that is what it says. That is the text on the card.
what's it up to?
It up to has to be minimum of 1. I learned this when I tried to use it in fucking Masochist.
This is the winner of the episode, by the way.
This one! It's not only is it playing 18 bricks, it's playing like 6 cards that literally don't do anything because the cards don't work the way he thinks they do.
Why didn't you draw that side of the deck, you asshole? Oh my
Typical
God.
straight white man.
What the hell am I looking at?
Everything goes this way.
I do not have an answer for you, Leviathan Reaper. I'm sorry.
Well, folks, if there's one thing that really stands out to me about this list, is look at all the 2K vanillas left in the format.
So true.
I didn't even play the Melodious 2300. Congratulations to Wish for winning again. Wish is always winning. It's just this is the world now. RJ, how are your predictions?
Well, in true RJ fashion, I got owned by Wish doing a combo that should not have been possible. So in Stove versus Wish, I predicted that 90% of the test hands would come true, And not only did Wish not get one of the 90% of test hands, Wish got one of the like 2% of test hands possible, opening both the Makonko combo and the Rescue Cat. So I got kind of murdered into the sun on that prediction. In Sophie versus Jess, I predicted Jess would win because I figured just 2,000 beaters could beat 500 damage a turn, and I was
Hey.
right about that.
Fuck you.
For losers finals,
the blowback didn't hurt.
that's also true. For losers finals, I predicted that Sophie would win again. Or I predicted correctly. Anyway, I predicted correctly again. Sophie won. I figured that Sophie would be able to beat a deck that did literally nothing if it couldn't like go into the battle phase in Wish's deck. But it was against another deck that could do nothing without going into the battle phase. And so it went very well for her. So finals was supposed to be Ben KOTK versus 2K Beats, and I figured Vinegar Vamoose would kind of fuck up Ben K.
Yep.
And I did not expect for Wish to once again open Mikonko plus Rescue Cat. So I have been devastated in my predictions, and I only got 1 point overall.
Matt, what happened to the
more than I
season
got.
1 pick
Worst.
with checking in finals? What the fuck?
God, who the fuck was in last place? Was that Stove?
Me.
Yeah.
Yay!
Sorry. Oh yeah, it was Ben. It was Ben
Me.
Kai's heroic death march. What are we banning?
Okay. I went through the pool and tried to look for dumbass floodgates and or dumbass towers, guys, and I found not very many that are like all that are like actually build arounds. I'm not really sure. If there's
You want to just ban like Agar Pain, the ritual?
the what?
Well, that's not Agar
That-
Pain.
that
That's
is-
Amor Factor Pain.
Oh,
Amor Factor Pain.
Also, I have no
Yeah.
idea how about summoning that guy, but it would be funny if someone did.
Advanced
Right.
ritual arts.
All right, you know there is.
Yo!
That's true. There's one card in here that I hope no one ever. I don't know why anyone would ever play it, but it would make things absolutely miserable if someone ever found it. So I'm just gonna just make sure that no one, I wish TCG, tries to do anything with this card. I'm banning Standoff.
Shit.
Oh,
That's
thank
terrible.
you. I keep forgetting about that card.
Here it is for the viewers. If you're unfamiliar with this card, it basically makes the game stop happening. If both players have an
Oh.
attack position monster on the field.
Yeah, well, we have in the past made fun of Wish for being that person, but now Sophie is willing to step in and be the make nothing happen. So maybe that's the reason Sophie bricked in the first round, because you were playing the like season 1 I Wish position.
If there's one thing that the last year or two has taught me, it's that nothing ever happened.
Nothing ever happens.
And I live according to that philosophy.
That's so awesome. You know where something does happen?
I don't.
My
I don't.
bedroom?
I couldn't. That's true.
Wheel!
Wheel!
I really thought someone would guess that.
I mean, I knew what the answer was, but I wanted you to say it. I wanted you to be able to say it.
Yeah.
Wish, how many times are we spinning the
Let's spin the wheel 3 times for the amount of pieces for Gate Guardian.
3 times? All right.
Yeah, let's go.
Hell yeah.
Hold on, let me
Very true.
turn the
I was
ticking
really
sound
hoping
down.
that the format would somehow get
Alright.
slow enough that I could just
2,
hard summon the
3.
Guardian pieces.
And we have. Oh, I forgot to stream this to you guys.
Fine, I'm watching.
It's Wish.
Wow.
Oh my
W.
god! I don't hard keep until the very last. How strange! How
How
quaint!
strange, how odd.
Mhm.
You're getting the stove experience.
Yeah, you know what it's like now.
You two have swapped
True.
roles.
Well, we will be back next week, and we will have to figure out what is worse than Benkai OTK.
And I will
know-
never be here ever again. You'll never see my face again. Thank God.
Yeah, this is the last time you'll ever see Stove. Goodbye!
This has been the Yu-Gi-Oh! Regression series. If you enjoyed it, consider leaving a like and hitting that subscribe button in order to please the algorithm. Special thanks to Allie, Bring Back Mushroom Man #2 Meta, and Patson for your support on Patreon. You can support content like this by going to patreon.com/JessieJPlays and supporting for any amount you are able. Thank you so much, and we'll see y'all next time.